Welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Monday, February 15th, 2021. For a lot of us, this is a long weekend. So happy long weekend. We are pulling from the Dark Wood tarot cards. Oh, I hope this doesn't fall. And we're dealing with a lot of cups. And it's very understandably because, you know, it's right after the new moon. We're having, you know, the crescent is starting to come in. So light is starting to come into our life. You know, and a lot of cups, so a lot of emotions. And I feel like, you know, obviously Mercury retrograde, we're coming, you know, but we're on the other side of things. By the weekend or next Monday, 7 days, we should be out of it. So they have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, saying that you're trying to change your environment, but it's whatever that needs to be changed here is something internal. You could change the environment. You could buy yourself new clothes, makeup. There's something inside of you that you need to change. So maybe you changed your relationship, you know, because you think it's the relationship. You think it's them, but it's like it keeps repeating over and over and over again. So they're saying you need to stop in your tracks and figure out what your demons are. We have some snakes here, you know, along the cup. So they're like, we need to figure out what your internal demons are here that are bothering you. We have the Three of Cups. This is a celebration. We know Three of Cups very well. You know, I feel like, well, maybe it's fire signs because we do have the fire there. But, you know, you look at the three cats. They all look alike. So it could be this is your family, or this is like, you know, three people that, you know, there's yourself and two others that are maybe healers, or you guys are exactly alike, where the three of you come together and it's like, you know, celebrating this friendship in some sort of way. We have the Four Cups. I love with the Four Cups where it's like this poor wolf looks so sad and depressed. And the fourth cup is there. But they're saying there's something behind us that is going to be offered to us. This is universe. This could be God. This could be someone coming into our life offering us something else. We don't see what's around the corner because we're too fixated on what's going on here. And I feel like we're going to realize this. We're going to have a time of reflection. Because you see with the moon card, you see how she's coming out of the water. So instead of being in her emotions with the three cards with the cups, she's being elevated into the air. The air is our higher levels of thinking, our intuitive abilities. So we're going to reflect and we're going to be like, that's why all of this happened. And we're going to be in this period of reflection where things balance out with the two pillars with the full moon on the 28th. Because this card is in the reverse, with the waning crescent, I feel like this is already passed. I feel like we were feeling this way, the Eight of Cups approaching the waning crescent. So the new moon was on the 11th. So right now, as we're filming this, is the 13th. So it's, you know, as we move forward, they're saying that everything is going to be made clear to us. Celebration will be coming back to our life. We are going to figure out what spirit has been, you know, we feel this change, but like, what is it? What's going on here? You know, Mercury retrograde is all about that change, or reliving a lesson where we, like, in hindsight, I would do X, Y, and Z. And Spirit is like, well, here's the opportunity to redo it. Did you learn the lesson that you said that you did? And I feel like, you know, pulling yourself out of the emotional state, you know, when we go underwater, it's like we're drowning in our emotions. When we pull ourselves out of the water, we're in the air. So we're able to use our higher levels of thinking. So they're highlighting the full moon. Mercury retrograde will be at an end as well on the 21st. They're highlighting the 28th of the full moon. So we're going to be able to balance again. So with the Eight of Cups, evolution is essential. You are running away from a situation or avoiding responsibility for your actions. Use care. Examine all aspects of your current situation before abandoning ship. Least they will return to haunt you. You'll revisit the same energy, cycle, and patterns, warding a different mask. So they're saying that you've got to change internally. This keeps happening over and over and over again. The definition of insanity, because you did not learn. Because you keep doing the same thing over and over again. So in turn of doing this over and over again, it's just a different person. They're wearing a different mask. Could this be relationships? You monkey bar from one relationship to the other, and it ends up in the same chaos because you're doing the same thing over and over again. Why don't we take time for ourselves and fix ourselves first? Learn how to love ourselves. Learn the value of ourselves, that we won't settle for less. And at the same time, what kind of poisonous behaviors are we bringing you know, to relationships that keeps happening. So our second card is the Three of Cups with the 3 black cats. The reason why I say healers, because a lot of people look at black cats and think that there's something wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them. Celebration, friendship, coming together, and others, communal expectations and support. Funny enough, 3 people came with me, 3 different scenarios, and helping them out. This is why I call us the soul tribe, because no matter what's going on, you know, our friendship, that energy exchange doesn't change after I'm done reading for you. I always told everybody, I'm your friend until you give me a reason not to be. So are you being abusive and asking for, you know, cards being pulled all the time? Are you using me? You know, and it's just like, you know, it has to be a back and forth energy. It has to be a fair exchange, you know, and that's why I tell people, it's like, you know, if you absolutely need me X, Y, and Z, like, you know, I'll keep that between us. But it's just like, you know, this is not just, you know, getting a reading and then you're done, over and out. Like, you know, there's a whole reason why, you know, people are people who they are. You could see it in who they are. I feel, you know, that's one thing I love about Teresa Caputo and Jenny the Medium, is that they feel like they're drawn back to certain situations. They go ahead and do it, but they also ask for permission first. You know, listen, this is what keeps happening to me, you know, X, Y, and Z, you know. So they're highlighting, lifting each other up and supporting us. So, you know, highlighting the 8 of Cups, highlighting the 4 of Cups. So when you're going through these situations, these are the people you can count on to lift your spirits up. Combined efforts lead to generous feelings, companionship, and common cause. So this is where I feel like, you know, when we call ourselves the soul tribe, you know, it doesn't matter how big we get, we're always going to be there for each other. You know, send your thoughts and prayers out to one of our, you know, down, you know, soul tribe people, you know, or I sit there and I pray with them, you know, or I offer a prayer for them. I obviously ask permission first, and I'm like, you know, can I pray for you? Of course. You know, and I send that prayer out with an honest, pure intention that it will be returned to you. That whatever is ailing you, whatever is hurting you, will be removed from your life. The next we have is the 4 of Cups. So instead of having one being offered to you from the divine is actually coming around the corner with something to help you in the circumstances. So, you know, even though if you're feeling a sort of way, the divine is saying, don't worry, we got you. You know, God, whoever you believe in, they're saying, we got you. Something is just around the corner. And I feel like that's what they're highlighting with the full moon. That this energy is changing. We're on the other side of things now. So everything's going to start changing again. What is in the darkest thing holds your focus? Where do you place negative energy? How does it distract you from unseen opportunities staring you right in the face? Emotional stability of the support of others. Unseen gifts. Open your perception. Look carefully. What you seek is at hand. The universe is conspiring to help you when you lose sight of it. And sometimes we don't understand. We're going through a change and we don't understand it. So the spirit is like, I'm right around the corner. Just keep hanging on. You know, don't give up. This is where you go to your 3 of Cups. Those people you can count on because you were there for them. You know, and it should be an equal exchange. You know, I'm here for you. Allow others to help and provide for you when you need it. You don't have to have everything. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Shh. You guys know Jules has been going through it, the poor thing. Now she being all loud again. Obviously she feeling better. I'm getting distracted with my son. He's running back and forth. So we have the moon as our last card, and I do feel like you're being pulled out of, instead of drowning in your emotions, drowning in your thoughts, I feel like you're being elevated out into the higher self. You know, I feel like with this Mercury retrograde, you know, those downloads, those messages, you know, with the 2 pillars there, we're balancing ourselves. You do see the pathway. We're going to be taken to a new pathway. Dreams, nightmare, psychic activity, and paranormal. An idea, thought, or things inside your subconscious is ready to rise and be seen. Jules, can you please be quiet? Imagination, vision, dark magic. And I feel like this is, you know, Spirit saying, you know, sit there between the teaching hours and ask for what your needs and wants are. Please deliver me from these negative emotions. Please deliver me from these negative circumstances. Asking for those manifestations that we truly want during those, the teaching hours. And I do feel like there's a new path that's about to evolve in front of you, and it's going to be a balanced one. So, we have, like they say, in our darkest times, we have the light to look forward. But if you notice when it's a new moon outside, you can still see those stars still shining. So you may think it's darkness, but it's not completely darkness. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Monday, February 15th, 2021. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.